Amazing. I got that sorted once and for all. There's a lot of requests about me getting this recorded. So I welcome everyone to this business conversation tonight. People are winning, lives are changing. I am a woman on assignment. I am a woman on a mission, and the mission must be fulfilled. If you found yourself on the call tonight, congratulations, because many are called, only a few are chosen. Information, ladies and gentlemen, is the new currency. Knowledge is power, especially if you have the knowledge and you make a decision to to apply the knowledge. So the application of knowledge actually releases millions of dollars in your pocket. I'm trying to share my slide. I'm trying to share my slide. I'm trying to share my slide. I'm looking for it. I'm looking for my slides. I'm going to give it another shot. Tonight, we're going to have a smooth conversation. I'm trying to share my slide. I need you to follow my slide. Keep it coming. Please type numbers 111 if you can hear me. If you're on the call and you can hear me, just type the numbers 111. My screen. All right, okay. I got my screen here. Amazing. If you can see my pretty face, my picture, please type in the numbers 222. Can you see my slides, guys? Can you follow my slides? Please confirm. Please type in the numbers 222. Welcome, welcome. People coming in from different parts of the world. Let's see. Is there a 222 on here? 222, if you can see my picture, amazing. Thank you so much. Wisdom. Amazing. I got ya. All right, guys. So without further ado, we're going to launch into the business of the day. I'm going to be putting out a simple business model that has the potential, the capacity to change someone's story. So if you're on call today and you've been praying, you're looking for something strong and sustainable. You are done and dusted with the craziness in the online space. You want something strong that you can build and plan around. This is one for you. I confidently present this to you today, superstars. Welcome, everyone. If you're just joining, I welcome you. So my name is the phenomenal Bukky. I'm Bukky Oshinawa, but they call me the phenomenal Bukky, and you guys can call me the same. I am the CEO of Forex with Bukky. I'm also the business lead at Rex Global Trade Hub. I'm a leadership and belief coach. Basically, we teach people how to believe their way to freedom. We teach them how to believe their way to billions of dollars. I am a digital entrepreneur and I am a public speaker. I am the African representative for Xfusion. These are my contact details. My contact Instagram is Forex with Bukky. Kindly follow us so you can see the work that God is doing through us. Welcome, everyone. Welcome, everyone. Okay. Oh, wow. My slides has just refused to move. I don't know what is going on. So I'm going to share the slides again. I'm just going to share the slide and get this moving. I'm recording. Yes, I am recording. So I'm just going to get my slides moving again. Oh, all right. Okay. Oh, all right, guys. Okay, superstars, God has won. Finally, let's rock and roll. This is going to be a short one. No fluffing, no bluffing. We're just going to cut right to the chase, hoping that someone will catch something tonight. The four-way cash flow, ladies and gentlemen, you guys are already familiar with this diagram. If you've been in the business world, business environment for a long time, you already know what Robert Kiyosaki is trying to say here. We talk about four different ways by which we all make money. He talks about the employee, people who have a job. It's simply a rat race. If you're caught up in this bracket, you need to look for an alternative, additional sources of income, because number one, there's no job security. Your bosses can sack you at any time without a warning. No smart person wants to commit their life, their future, the future and the education of their children into the hands of an employer simply because your jobs can be removed from you. So it is not a safe, it's not a secure space. If you're good at what you do and you don't lose your job, no job can make you financially free. So even if you do what you do and you're a top earner, but your plan is to build a legacy, you want to live a life of freedom. Mark my words, read my lips, quote me anywhere. It's not going to happen. Whilst all you do is the job, regardless of how well you're paid. Your income has been limited, has been capped by what they call a salary. It's simply a rat race. You do the same thing for 40 years of your life, the most productive 40 years of your life. You're exchanging your precious time for money, whether you like it or not. At the age of 60 to 65, you will be retired to peanut pension. So if you find yourself here, you need to be planning your plan B. Then we have the self-employed. 35% of the world are stuck there. This ones, they want slightly more control of their time. So they save their salaries, have a bit of money, and they lease a shop. They learn a trade. Your barber, your tailors are examples. They run a one-man show. No one helps them. They don't enjoy leverage. They put in all the work for themselves by themselves. So they're still pretty stuck. No leverage. Thirdly, we have the business owner. A business owner is someone who knows he's made for more. He wants more out of life. He's not going to settle. He doesn't want to live like an ordinary person, roll like an ordinary person, play like an ordinary person, and be buried like a regular person. He wants absolutely more out of life. So this person is ready to push himself out of his comfort zone because he knows that his comfort zone is his broke zone. So he will take chances on destiny. He will take the risks that you don't want to take. He will put all his life savings and possibly go to the bank and borrow money just to start a business. He will register the business, follow all the procedures, begin to hire professionals, set up a system. He pushes the business for the first 4 or 5 years, and after a while, the business catches fire. He doesn't even need to be there anymore because other people are doing it for him. A business owner enjoys what we call leverage, other people's time, other people's money, other people's effort. After a while, he does not just enjoy financial freedom, he begins to enjoy what we call time freedom. But only 4% of people will dare to do this. And finally, we have the investor. An investor is someone who understands the power of multiplying the money you have. The money you put in the bank is losing value. Ladies and gentlemen, it is not growing. It is lack of financial literacy that makes people dump their life savings in the bank because it is actually losing value. Smart people, billionaires don't put their monies in the banks. You're just getting the bankers fatter. Rich people look for investments, vehicles, opportunities, strong platforms where they can plug their money and watch it go without lifting a finger. Investment is buying a piece of land today for $100 million. You keep it for 5 years and you could sell it for $500 million. What you have simply done, instead of putting the money in the bank and losing value on it, you have chosen to be smarter and you have plugged it into the real estate and it is growing for you even whilst you get on with your regular stuff. So this is the secret of the wealthy people. Warren Buffett says, if you don't look for an opportunity that makes you money in your sleep, you will work till the day you die. So investment is the secret of the ultra high net worth people. This is what gets them there. So the good news I have for you guys today is that the product, the solution that Xfusion has brought about gives you the opportunity to step into the world of investment. The better thing about it is that it's not as capital intensive. Trading the financial market is accessible to everyone because it has a very low entry. So Xfusion is the name of the community that I represent tonight. This is the community that is behind the solution that I want to put before you tonight. Xfusion is made up of a group of like-minded professionals. They came together in a bid to solve a problem. Everyone, leaders, communities are tired of the craziness in the online space. So in a bid to sanitize that space, They came thinking, they started thinking, what can we do? What can we put together as a solution that will be sustainable? Because the truth of the matter is that the online space works. It is only people that did not want to think that sabotaged it. But the online space works. It's one of the most lucrative ways to make legitimate money. So what can we introduce to our communities? They started thinking, and then boom, Xfusion was birthed. So Xfusion is a modern platform that has put together verified products and services, tools from various areas, from various fields, from various countries and neighborhoods, and has offered it under one platform. So we call it one platform, several opportunities. It's a place where you and I can find everything that we're looking for in the online space that can lead us to our financial freedom. So what are the products that you will find in Xfusion? We have the copy trading solution, Forex copy trading, top notch, consistency, stability, institutional trading. That is what you get from the copy trading solution in Xfusion. The results that I have not seen in 10 years of trading. So you have the opportunity to do copy trading, leveraging someone else's expertise. You know nothing about Forex, but you come on board, you fund your accounts, and you can copy trades of expert traders. We also have the trading signals that has over 90% accuracy. Another crazy solution on Xfusion. A gentleman, when we were at the trial stage, put in $1,000 in his trading account, and he grew it within a space of 4 weeks to $90,000. Totally crazy. That is how accurate the trading signal is. We also have Forex education, very comprehensive Forex education for those who choose to learn how to do it by themselves. Xfusion has a payment solution, card payment solution. What this literally means is that when you make profit on your MT5, you can literally withdraw your profit directly into your cards. And wherever you go in the world, if you're a regular traveler like me, you can spend your cards, you can use it on travels, on accommodation, on booking your flights, and have a good time. So that is a payment solution that a lot of people have been waiting for. We also have what we call Bit1, which is a crypto exchange. And it's a crypto exchange that is going to give Binance a good run. In the next 1-2 years, it will position itself as one of the biggest in the world. This is giving you an opportunity to partner with this company, with Bit1 at inception, from inception. Imagine that Binance called you into partnership. When Binance started a few years ago, imagine it gave you some opportunities to buy some shares in that company. Do you know the value of Binance as of today? It is crazy. And that is what is going to happen with Bit1. Whether your people want to bring in their money to trade or not, you want to get on board and lock your position down on Bit1 crypto exchange and begin to share your link, because whatever your people do on the crypto exchange, even if they're not doing the author trading, they're just doing the regular normal crypto stuff, you are getting paid, and the compensation plan is completely out of the world. And finally, we have affiliate earning for leaders of communities, for network marketing professionals. We have a generous compensation plan that is totally mind-blowing. Before I go into the actual product, I want to highlight 11 unique selling points to you guys. A lot of people keep asking me, what is this excitement in Xfusion? What is Xfusion about? I want to give you the reasons behind the excitement. The excitement is not just an ordinary hype. Why are we so confident? Why is Xfusion exploding at an astronomical rate? Why is everyone catching the fire? I will tell you. I'll put the facts before you so you can make an informed decision. So what sets us apart? What separates Xfusion from the rest? What separates the wheat from the chaff? I'll tell you. In Xfusion, the solution is completely decentralized. A decentralized system is a system that does not require you to send your money, your capital, to any third world company. Your capital remains in your own account that you open and control, just the same way you have online banking on your NatWest account or your GT account. You have control over your funds. Your funds remain in your account. The guys that came and took your money away ran centralized systems. In Xfusion, all the solutions are completely decentralized. Then 100% transparency is offered here. The trading solutions in trading the financial market, everything is absolutely transparent. All the tradings, all the trades that are being opened on your MT4, you can see them real time from your MT5. As you're copying the trader and the trades are replicated to your own account, you can manage, you can monitor your trades real time. So everything that is happening as your money is growing, as your profits are dropping, you are seeing it real time. Absolute transparency. So there's not a shadow of doubt. You're not wondering how is this money being multiplied. So you know from the day you start that we are in genuine business and we are truly multiplying the funds. The system offers full automation. This will be good news to network marketers and their communities. Guys, people want passive income now. Everyone already has an active income. If you have a traditional business that is active income because you need to work the business to make profit, if you are running if you're running a business, yes, that is active income. If you have a job that is active, you need to show up at your job before you're paid a salary. So those are active income. So people are looking for passive income. People want their money to grow whilst they're sleeping. People want full automation. People are tired of learning how to trade. 95% of people who learn will fail at it anyway. So people want to plug their money into a system that just grows it for them. And that is absolutely fine. So the good news today is that the solutions, most of the solutions on Xfusion is fully automated. You also have full control of your fund superstars. I told you already that it's a decentralized system. The money never left your control. You start with us today, 6 months in, you suddenly have needs for those funds. You can put a withdrawal in at any time. You can withdraw the entire capital. You can withdraw your profits at any time as long as you've been in the space for 30 days, as long as you've been active in the community for 30 days. Guys, there are no monthly subscription. The monthly subscription business model is fast fading out. A lot of strong brands are failing now because people don't want to pay out of pocket. People are tired of bringing money out of their pocket every month to pay subscription for a profit that they're not even making. What you don't realize is that people are happy to part with some of the profit they make if they make a profit. So people don't mind profit sharing, but for them to be paying out of pocket month in, month out, contributing to a business, to a brand without making profit, that is out of vogue. It is fast failing. There are no monthly subscription in Xfusion. There are no joining fees. The system actually presents a level of risk that has been classified as low. Let me make this clear to you professionals. Every business carries an element of risk. Let no one tell you a lie that this opportunity will make you so much money and it has zero risk. It's not possible. You are too educated to believe that. The only thing that is different from business to business is the level of risk. Some are maximum risk, high level risk. There are medium risk and there are low risk. The risks presented in Xfusion with the products has been classified as low risk, and I'll talk about that. I'll expand on that a little bit further on. This is an opportunity that allows you to earn in foreign currency. Look at what has happened to our dear Naira. The value of Naira has been tanking crazily in the last 2 years. Naira has become sawdust in people's hands, losing value. So even you, if you live in a third world country, you live in Africa, if you have an opportunity to earn in foreign currency, it's an opportunity that you don't want to joke with. It puts you in a place of advantage. It gives you absolute leverage. I live in Nigeria, but I don't operate in the economy of Nigeria. I have never earned naira. I have created my own economy. I have tapped into the global economy, which is the financial market in the last 10 years. So that puts me in a position of advantage. Guys, it is a great opportunity. It also is time efficient for super busy people. Some of you will be speaking to high net worth people, they're super busy. Just tell them the only time they need to create is 2 minutes of their time anytime they want to place a withdrawal. The system offers sustainability. A lot of craziness have come and gone. I empathize with those who were caught in the mess, but tonight I can say to you that it is payback time for you. This system is super, super sustainable. Watch my emphasis on super. Why do I say that with absolute confidence? Because it is. Forex trading is what we do. Crypto trading is what we do. Copying signal is what we do. Forex market has been around for 40 years. It's not going away. We are trading. Our trade results are can be proven. Forex traders have looked into it. We are actually multiplying the money. So nothing is going to happen to the financial market. It can only get bigger and bigger. We're in partnership with brokers. Brokers are in business. I have been partnering with a broker for over 10 years in this Nigeria. They're still running strong. So, guys, we have come the eras and the days of those craziness have come and gone. This is the one opportunity that is going to lay them to eternal rest. Now, I want to talk about the partnership. I want to explain the relationship between Xfusion and TagMarket. Xfusion is the name of the community that we are with. That is what I represent tonight on this business presentation. I've already explained to you what Xfusion is. Xfusion is a contemporary platform that is made up of a community of professionals that have come together, bundled, verified products, providers, tools, and services from various areas of the financial market. I call it a one-stop for all. They have put all this crazy, super good, super stable products under one roof for everyone to ride on. That is Xfusion. But because some of the products in Xfusion is trading, Xfusion is not a broker. They don't have a broker platform. They needed to partner with a broker that has the platform where people can place their trades. A broker is a regulated financial services company that provides retail traders with a platform where they can trade their currencies. So they act as the middleman between you and the market. For those of us who trade, you already know that. That is where we place our trades. As retail traders, you can't just place your trades on the market. You need that middleman platform. So TagMarket is the broker that we have established partnership with. TagMarket is a regulated broker regulated by the Financial Services Commission in Mauritius. It has been ranked as the fastest growing brokers in the recent time. Over 700,000 users on its book. TagMarket has been in existence for 3 years and they're going strong. They have a daily turnover of over $3 million. That is crazy. Why is this? It's because of the cutting edge solutions they have brought to the market. They have released some solutions, some products that most brokers cannot match with. They can't match up with in a long time to come. They have brought a solution that is going to liberate many. So, behind every regulated broker, there are institutions that we call liquidity providers. Liquidity providers are institutional banks. Their business is to provide liquidity for brokers that are regulated. They have the funds. Billionaires around the world have put money into their hands. They say, grow this money for us and just give us 1% a year. That has always been happening for years. So Morgan Stanley will go out and look for business. And one of the businesses they do is the broker business because the no businesses with brokers are safe. Either way it goes, they make money. It is a good business. If you as a retail trader places your trade on any broker platform, whether that trade is winning or losing, the brokers are making their money. The brokers make their money from what we call swaps, spreads, and commissions. The minute you open a position, the trader is already in profit. Whether that trade goes south or north, they've already made their money. That profit, they share it between the broker and the liquidity providers. The liquidity providers have always been there wanting to provide liquidity to viable businesses. I'm going to put it on you guys. When you come off on this call, go and do some due diligence, go and educate yourself. Put liquidity providers in your chat GPT and see what it comes up with. So these are the caliber of people that were in partnership: Goldman Sachs, Morgan Stanley, Deutsche Bank, Credit Suisse, and what have you. So what is Forex trading? Forex trading is exchange of currencies. When you change your dollars for pound sterling, that is what you've done. The Forex market is the biggest, most liquid, and the fastest growing money market in the entire world. It is several times bigger than the stocks market, the futures market, the crypto market. It comes with a daily turnover that is over $7 trillion. That is how much is traded in this market every single day, not weekly. If I ask you superstars on the call today that how much of this daily turnover is coming into your pocket, a lot of you will say none. What people don't know is that they don't need a license or a degree to access the space. It is free money that is accessible to anyone. How can you qualify to take your share? It's either you go and learn how to trade and you sit in the comfort of your home and begin to trade, milking the market, taking your daily share just like I do, just like I have been doing for the last 10 years. Or you commit your money, you put your funds in the hands of a trader and they do the trading for you. The market is open 24 hours a day. The market never sleeps, 5 days a week. This is where the big boys of the world play. The big players here are central banks of nations, governments, hedge funds, financial institutions, ultra high net worth individuals, retail banks, and investment banks. These guys are playing heavily in the financial market. In case you don't know, they are growing their assets in the financial market because they know the capacity and the possibility of this limitless space. If those big boys are here taking their share, turning their monies into billions, you cannot afford to ignore the financial market. It has the potential to deliver to you whatever it is your goal when it comes to money making. It is massive. Let me shock you. 70% of your bank's revenue is multiplied in the financial market. So if you're on the call today, you think Forex is risky, I don't want to do it. With or without your permission, your money is being traded with anyway. As long as you have a retail bank where you kept your life savings, that 10 billion that you put in Fidelity Bank, they are trading with it. They didn't leave it in the safe. They're multiplying it several times over, but they won't share the profit with you. So that is the secret of the banks that I'm unlocking for you now. Instead of leaving your money in the banks, why don't you take control and grow your money in the financial market yourself? So what is the product? I told you that Tag has given us a product that we can't say no to. The number one solution they brought is what we call the leveraged account. Some people call it amplified account. In Forex trading, there are major challenges, a couple of major challenges. Forex trading itself works. Eli Boral is on the call, is a veteran trader. I can tell you it works. I am a trader of a decade. I know it works. It has made me so much money. I cannot deny that. It's practically changed my life. It's a game changer if you get it right. But there are two major issues. These are the reasons why you are not seeing a lot of rich Forex traders around you. Number one, the challenge of equity. Most people don't have decent equity to trade the financial market. To enjoy trading the financial market, you need an average equity of $1,000. That is even actually small, but that can be a good start. But in this part of the world, people want to start with $100. People want to start with $200, and they want to build a monster of an organization. They want to do massive things from that profit of $200 equity. They want to buy their Ferraris and their Phantom. They want to buy their Rolex wristwatches from the profit of a $200 equity. That is not possible. So the equity challenge has always been there. People don't have good money to trade the financial market. The number two thing is lack of expertise, lack of skills. A lot of people claim to know how to trade, but they cannot be sustainable. They cannot even grow their account on a long-term basis. They can't be consistently profitable because Forex trading is not a sprint. It is a marathon. Take that from me. It takes years and years for you to crack it, and a lot of people will give up before they can crack it. So they don't know. They learn free of charge online for 3 weeks and they think they know. They fund their account and they blow it within a day of trading and they say Forex does not work. So these two major challenges are the problems that the TagMarket solution has brought. Leveraged account means that there is no more excuse of around equity. People can now trade with bigger equity. You come into TagMarket with $100. If you go for the 12x product, your $100 is multiplied by 12 and you will end up trading with $1,200. If you come in with $1,000 and you go for the 24x product, your $1,000 becomes $24,000. So you are not trading with $1,000, you're trading with $24,000. That is bigger, that is decent. When you have bigger equity, you can move better. You have more leverage, you have more room, you can take more risk, more exposure, and all those things ultimately mean bigger profit. So this is one solution that is getting us excited. Now people can trade like a big boy. Now people can enjoy returns from Forex like the big boys do. That alone is enough. Once you acquire your amplified account in Tag, you can choose to trade it by yourself if you're a trader and you have knowledge of the space. You can choose to connect it to your favorite bot or EA or any trading solution that works for you, as long as you're mindful of the limits on the account. The only conditions on the account are the drawdown limit. The drawdown limit on the 12x is 10% overall and 10% daily. On the 24x, it is 5% overall and 5% daily. As long as you can trade within those conditions, you can trade that account by yourself. That in itself is a good solution. 12x and 24x. By the way, I should let you know, 12x is the standard product on Xfusion. You can access that at any time. The 24x is on promotion for a limited period. And today, coincidentally, Superstars happens to be the last day of the promotion. So you have a few hours to run. If you want to lock in and you want to lock in on the 24x, you better go for it in the next few hours because once it's gone, it's gone. But the truth of the matter is that 12x is already super good in itself. So once you acquire that account, you can trade it with yourself. But Tag has taken it a bit further. They've done something even more special. They're giving you the opportunity to use your amplified account to copy the trades of professional traders. So what it means is that you don't have to learn how to trade. You just want to come in here and make money. Good news, because that amplified account can be used for copy trading on the platform of TagMarket. What is copy trading? As the name implies, it is an innovative and automated trading system that allows everyone to copy the trades of professional master traders. So you come into Tag because you hear of what is happening. You are the blue man here. You open your account, you verified it, you put in your funds are in your control, because don't forget that the broker is a regulated entity just like your banks. They have regulatory bodies behind them So they have a responsibility to protect your equity. So you can put your money in the broker's account and go to sleep for 10 years. It will be there as long as the broker is regulated. You then decide to fund your account and you go for the amplification 12x or 24x. You then connect it to the master account of any of the traders on their books. Guess what? The minute the connection is done, the magic begins to happen. Everything that the master trader is taking on his master account is being replicated into your account. All the buying and the selling, all the positions is opening and closing. Everything is duplicated on your account. You know nothing about trading. You now become someone that enjoys maximum return like a professional trader. This is smart. This is genius. This is exciting. When we learned how to trade Forex 10 years ago, there was no such thing. We had to do it the hard way. So you guys are in good time now. Technology has made it possible for you to leverage someone else's expertise. Technology has made it possible for you to copy your way to abundance and financial freedom. If this doesn't excite every one of you on the call, I wonder what gets you excited when it comes to money making. This is a super, super plus to people with zero trading experience. Full automation for you guys there. We also have automation on crypto. If you are a crypto lover, you can go for the Bit1 on the Bit1 crypto exchange, which is also a product under Xfusion. You can fund your account with crypto and connect it to copy trading. The solution was put together by a genius mind called Dr. Anna Becker. Go and read up about this woman. She's well respected in her space. She has a PhD in computer science and artificial intelligence from one of the most renowned universities. Her, her profile is intimidating. I had the privilege of seeing this woman live when I was in Dubai last week. She was one of the people that walked up on the stage. She did a full presentation. I cannot wait to plug my money into that crypto exchange and connect it to the copy trading. The results are mind blowing. You know, the solution, the people behind it, Entotech, go and read up about this brand. They are big brands in that space. So that is another solution for crypto lovers. As I proceed, someone is saying, what is the potential return? I must emphasize that returns in Forex trading are not cast in stone. The numbers, the return you get back is not nailed down. You need to understand that I'm pushing in some education here. Leaders on the call, we need to change our people's mindset. Only in Ponzi that you have fixed numbers. You know, trading the financial market is speculative in nature. There are changing dynamics in the market. No two market days are the same. So because of that and several other factors, no trader, no matter how good they are, can tell you confidently the exact figure they're going to do for the market. We don't control the market. We only use our skills and expertise and experience to do the best we can. But what is the average return? We can go by average based on past performance. So if you're following Neo is one of the traders that we recommend. On the book of Tag, there are several traders. You can look through the entire profile, their statistics, and their past performance and decide to copy from any one of them. But in this community, we want to protect our people. We want to reignite confidence in people's minds about the online space. So we're guiding our community. We have narrowed down to two traders on their books. That is NeoFX and Sonic AI. Why did we narrow down on them? Because they have a proven track record, because of their consistency, because they've been in the game, because of their risk management. They are the traders that are more likely to deliver the results that your future wants. They are the traders that are likely to take you to your promised land when it comes to money making. We have observed them. They are very conservative in their approach. To them, slow and steady wins the race. We have seen the results over time. So what is the average NIO will do? An average return for a NIO is about 3 to 5% on a monthly basis. I know 3 to 5% of $100 doesn't make sense. When you're trading with $200, 3 to 5% return every single month is not exciting. But that is not what we're talking about here. I need you guys to stretch your mind. We are talking about an average of 3 to 5% on a monthly basis on the amplified equity size. So when you are talking about large numbers, 3 to 5% becomes life-changing. I hope someone got it there. So that is it. NeoFX, his risk per trade is only 0.3%. So for every trade he picks, is only exposing your account to a risk of 0.3%. If that trade goes and hits your stop loss, you are only losing 0.3% of your equity, which is literally nothing. This group of traders, they only trade Euro USD. What does that tell you? It tells you that they are expert. It shows expertise. It confirms mastery. They have narrowed down on one single pair. That confirms that they have mastered the movements of that currency pair. If you're a trader on the call, you should be excited. You should know why a trader would choose Euro USD, because Euro USD is the most stable currency in the financial market. The drawdown is minimal. Sometimes, most times, the drawdown doesn't even hit 1%, which is super good when it comes to trading the financial market. And I'm going to ask you guys to extend your due diligence. You don't need to take my words for it. You can ask me to prove it, and we'll make available to you my FX book accounts for both of these traders. My FX book accounts are verified accounts. They are audited accounts that traders can use to prove beyond any doubt their record and their performance in trading. So we came ready. So don't just take everything I say by face value. You do your due diligence and ask for the evidence. I needed to expand on that. I needed you to know the caliber, the dossier, the reputation, the performance, the kind of trader that you and I will be committing our hard-earned money into. Because his risk is very minimal, 0.3% per trade, it will take Neo losing 33 consecutive trades for him to blow your account. That is the truth, which is not possible. Even amateurs in trading, people who don't know what they're doing, when they're even gambling, just opening positions randomly, 33 of those trades will not hit stop loss, will not go into a loss. Some of them will accidentally be a win. So, guys, you need to understand that we came ready. So, these are the figures that are possible. But, like I always say, results can be more, results can be less. The numbers are not nailed down. One thing that we can assure you is that your money will grow beautifully every single month. These are the figures. You can judge. This is the average performance. This is past performance in the year 2025. Some months it did 5.33%. There was a month it ended with 1.76%. So the average has been put at 3 to 5%, because the figures cannot be the same every single month. So those are the average in statistics. Beautiful result, consistent result above anything. In Xfusion, as a roundup, we do something called the profit share. So what it means is that if you come on board and you connect your amplified account to one of the traders on book, when you make profit, which you will make, 70% of the profit is taken, is by you, is kept by you. That is your money as the owner of the equity. 30% is kept by the company. 8% out of the 30 is paid to the trader that you're copied from. That is how they are remunerated. And I want to believe that you agree with me that the trader that is doing all the hard work that you don't want to do, the man that is lending his expertise, his skills, his knowledge, and experience to you, growing your money for you whilst you're sleeping, also deserves some love. then 18% of that is shared between the affiliate structure. All these numbers are transparent in your back office. You can actually see what is what at any point in time. As I'm rounding up, I want to say this. As a professional, this is something that I'm obligated to say. Trading the financial market has been classed as risky generally. We encourage people to do their own personal due diligence. Past performances does not guarantee future results. We encourage you to seek personal advice from your personal financial advisor. But this cracks me up because a lot of your financial advisors are even more broke than you are. They even need the solution. Whatever it is, always decide what your risk capital is and you go for it. How do I get started? You need to get back to the person that got you on the call tonight. That is the angel that God has sent to you for such a time as this. Ask them all the questions you have. Once you're pretty satisfied, if your time and season has come and you catch this, you will be given a link, you will be guided, you'll be supported to fund your account. Once your account is funded, they will guide you through the amplification. Once you've got your big fat account, you can now connect it to a trader and enjoy pure profit, or you can choose to walk away and trade it yourself. What is the minimum to start? $100 will get you started as a client. For affiliates, for network marketing professionals, the minimum to start with is $250. If you get started with less than $250, make it a priority to top up as the earliest opportunity. When you have $250 in the system that you're trading with, it literally allows you to earn more because it unlocks all your levels for maximum rebates and bonuses. So, guys, if you have questions for me, the next 5 minutes, we're going to be taking questions. The next 5 minutes, we're going to be taking questions. The next 5 minutes, put it in the chat box very quickly. I'll run through some frequently asked questions. What is the minimum I can start with? $100. What are the funding methods? You can use crypto, you can use your card. If you have international cards, because your cards in Nigeria are not useful, your government has put a bar on it. You can't do international transactions. Minimum withdrawal is $10. You can withdraw your profit as many times as possible as long as you have a minimum of $10. Is this broker regulated? Super regulated. Financial Services Commission in Mauritius. And you can check this out. What is the trade winning rate? Over 90%. The community says over 85%, but that is them forming humility. They want to underpromise and overdeliver. I am a true life testimonial. I have experienced it. I have over 6 different accounts copying from Neo and Sonic. The winning rate is over 90%. This week alone, we had 100% win. Where did you get that in Forex? On Monday, it was an outright win. On Tuesday, an outright win. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 100% win in this week. And that is not unusual on the space. This is one thing that we've been enjoying back to back. The level of consistency with these traders is totally humbling. People will make so much money. People will have their returns made back. People will recover their losses. It is crazy. I hope you guys see what we're seeing. Is there a Monday subscription? No. The answer is capital no. All the products are accessible free of charge. You only need your trading equity to get started. What is the profit share? 70/30. When can I withdraw? Every time you have up to $10 in the system. Is my money locked in? Yes, for the initial 30 days. Once you've been in the community for 30 days and above, you can withdraw your entire money, your capital, your seed, your profit at any time. As I round up Super Task tonight, I want to talk about the affiliate part. This is for people who want to push it. People who catch the vision, they are leading a community and they want to be a blessing. I tell you guys that it is payback time. If you're a networker on this call and you've never held $1 million, you've never made it in a year from pushing one business, I am telling you that this is where that narrative changes. We're going to put a stop to that. This is where you're going to experience it. and become a multiple seven-figure earner. Why do I say that? Because the compensation plan is super crazy. The remuneration is super generous. We're paid in 5 different ways. We're paid through the trading rebates. As your people are trading, volumes are being generated. We're paid per lot traded. As they're trading, recurring income. It's not a one-time income, it's a recurring income. The rebate structure is crazy. That is another level, as Dr. Salase will say. We also do profit sharing. I told you that a percentage of the profit your people are making is shared within the affiliate structure. We also are paid through the global pool bonus. When the community make its profit every single month, they put a percentage aside to share amongst the leaders. We also have various incentives. I won a trip, an all expense paid trip to Bali within 2 weeks of starting. And I know there are crazy networkers on the call who is going to dwarf that record and do it in a week. There are different incentives, Rolex wristwatches. I just came back from Dubai from the convention of this great solution, and I saw over 25 leaders walk up on the stage. They have won their Rolex wristwatches worth $15,000 and $25,000. Some of them even won the two. So it is crazy like that. There are cars on the incentives. Some of you will be walking away with your houses worth $1.2 million. So it is good. And then finally, we have what we call the infinity bonus. When your infinity bonus is unlocked, what it means is that you begin to earn infinity deep. So someone joins your organization on your 30th level, you don't even know that person. You're still earning from everything they do. Look at this slide on my presentation now. The slide before you will give you a mental picture of what is possible. When you have a total volume of about 250K, direct and indirect, total sales volume, you're already on a minimum of $8,000 per month. When you push it up, when you fire stronger, and you take it up to 500K, you are on minimum of $15,000 per month. And when you go crazy and you go all out, you run on your fastest legs than never before. When you hit a $1 million only in sales revenue, you are on $35,000 per month minimum. Guys, let me make this very clear to you. These numbers are not exciting me. We have extended, we have exceeded this income level. I have exceeded this income level in platforms that I've pushed. These numbers are not exciting to me. What excites me is the fact that this is an income that is going to be here for us for a long time. Those crazy businesses that came, some people hit those ranks, they made this money, but it was short-lived. For the first time in a long time, we have something sustainable. We have a platform, we had a solution where everyone can win. Something we can throw our entire brand and name and our integrity behind and still go to sleep without fear of being picked up by the police. What we're doing with this solution is we are saying no to scams, no to Ponzi's. We are laying them to eternal rest. We are saying no to poverty. People will win. Their lives will change. As I finish off tonight, I want to thank everyone for joining me on the call. Without you guys, there is no presentation. It's been an absolute pleasure serving you. I call myself the voice against poverty. You shouldn't encounter the phenomenal Bukky and remain the same. If you get to heaven, God will ask you, why did you live an average life? And you come up with all those regular excuses. It's because I was born in Nigeria. Tinubu was in power. The economy was crazy. I was denied a visa. I couldn't relocate. And God will send you. What about that woman that I sent to you? God has sent me for such a time as this. I don't jump onto every opportunity. People who know me know that. God has been good to me. We're not looking for money. We're looking to make an impact and to leave a legacy. Guys, I want to drop this final words here. David Imonise, my mentor, I saw him on this platform last week. He's actually on here. If you know David, you know the kind of person he is. So that shows you that there's credibility here. If you see the number of world leaders, heavy leaders, sharpshooters, heavy players in the multi-level marketing space that are jumping on this, you know that this is here for good. This is not one of those things. This is the thing. This is the true game changer that is going to change many lives. So he said this to me 8 years ago. He said, Bukky, people don't fail in life because of the truth they were not told. More often than not, people fail, they're broke because of the truth they were told, but they chose not to believe it. Ladies and gentlemen, guys, I have delivered a cent. It's now in your hands to make your decision. Don't forget that it has become a sin for anyone to open their mouth and declare that they are broke in this digital age. We're in the digital age, guys. Making money has been made a lot simpler. People are making crazy money in their sleep on Xfusion. It is completely humbling. I sat with the networker just last week. He's already on $500,000 per month, pushing Xfusion in 4 months. That is crazy. And I know some of you will even do much better. Even if you're not the leader of community and you're just here to plug in your seed capital and grow it, there is enough for you. You will make money. Your people will not recognize you. Remember, guys, that it's not enough to hear. Information is the new currency. Knowledge, they say, is power, but knowledge does not release power to you until you support it with the right measure of action. Action takers are the money makers. It's all in your hands. It will be my absolute pleasure to lock hands with you to liberate Africa and indeed liberate the world. The question is, are you ready? If you are ready, let's go. If you have questions for me, put it in the chat box very quickly. We have come to the end of the presentation. I want to stop the recording now, actually. Okay, let's do that. So that is not too long. Let me do that. Stop recording.